Hey everybody, we are continuing our look at Augusta National. Before we do that, make sure you don't miss out on any future videos. Click that subscribe button, and as always, make sure you check out our programs at scotthogangolf.com. And thank you to BenQ for making it possible with making the course look so good. So without further ado, let's jump back in. All right, we are here. We're at Amen Corner. So we are looking at hole number 11. Another hole that was redone. Big time, much narrower chute of trees, pretty wide open fairway. They did plant some trees on the right side to get people from bailing out. And then it's gonna all feed down left towards this water. And then Rays Creek is in the back. So tough pin with that front left pin as we got it. So what we're looking at is just gotta pump one. I mean, you gotta try to pump one out there. If you don't, it's essentially a par 5, okay? So we're going for it. Gotta just thread the needle and see what we get. Not going to get too picky here. Let's just try to hit one out of the center of the face. So I hit that one pretty hard. As you can see, the carry, we're going to get some yardage on this one. You can see by bailing out left, and this is what they kind of wanted you to have happen. They wanted you to feel like, all right, I'm bailing out left, kind of avoid the trees on the right. But now I've got a longer shot in, and I've got an angle that is not great. So I've got 209 to the front, okay? And we saw the slopes here. So our goal here is we are really trying to land something in here. It's down 9, so we're gonna try to hit maybe like a 195 shot with a little bit of turnover. See if we can bounce one on here. Landing it on the green here would be a mistake. So 195 shot for me, that's a 5. One thing I didn't account for, the slope. Ball was 2.2 left. That is a major mistake. I'll take it, but that's just a mental error. That ball was above my feet. So that ball started left of where I wanted to go. And I think that makes that hole actually really interesting because I got to aim farther right for the slope, plus I'm drawing it, plus I'm allowing for the ground fade. So there's actually a chance I could leave the ball on the high side of that slope. I think that's really kind of interesting as we go through. All right, number 12, love this hole. So par 3, it's only like a 9 or an 8 iron, but great design with the kidney-shaped green, and we're gonna see what we can do here as we go. Okay, so the key on this one is, what's beautiful about this hole is, for a right-handed player, the way the green sits, with it being kind of one side longer than the other, if you fan it right, you have to hit it farther. If you pull it left, you have to hit it shorter. The ball's gonna fly farther. So that's the opposite of the way the green sits. So if you pull it, you're gonna fly over. If you push it or fade it, you are going to hit the bank or come up short in the creek. So the real play is really kind of over this bunker. Now this pin is kind of in the go zone. So it's only 9 feet down. We don't want to go long in that bunker. It's just such a narrow target to try to land it on. So very wind heavy here too. If the wind gusts on you, any of that, very exposed part of the property, but it's also protected by the trees on the boundary. But then there's a big wide open area where wind can kind of whip in. So we got to see what we can do here. I'm going to hit a little 8, or just a good 8 with some height. And let's see what we can do. There it is. Talked myself into it, but I did toe it. Hit that green. Hit it. Okay, not bad. Probably could putt that. But you can see it, just the tendency is to just want to pull it. Now I'm left with a really delicate little pitch. Good news is this is like the flattest green, so we're going to try a little pitch. Nothing too fancy here. See if we can make it. Just settle. Okay. And we're out of there. So again, you just kind of have to take your medicine on that hole and just not try to be too much of a hero. And then we get to start having a little bit of fun. So number 13, you can see coming out of the trees. This will be interesting this year because they have a brand new area to tee off from. So we play it big time to the left. This hole is going to be sloping hard to the left, so it gets a little odd where we got to try and hit that big hook. So it's kind of a risk reward of like, all right, if I pull it off, it's fine. If I don't, then that's fine as well. See how much we can hook a driver. Oh, don't clip that tree. Oh, we got by it. Oh, and that's going to be good. That's as much hook as I can put on one. We like that. Now we're in the garden zone. We are now looking at a good spot. So we've got 204. Let's take a look at our green. Big thing here, slope is in the fairway is right to left. And this is where it gets a little tricky because, again, you don't want to get yourself into some super 3-putt spots. So this green's going to fade to the right. So I've got to kind of aim over here for the slope. I don't want to miss left. That's going to be dead. But I got to start aiming over here. And if the pin is on the front part of the green or over here, I got to start aiming at the creek and hoping that it draws off of this slope. So, you know, a lot of faith in that and seeing what you can do. I am going to hit a 4. I'm not going to try to do anything. I'm going to trust the slope here and see if we can get it to work left. Oh, I hit it really good. Soft. Soft. Oh, I hit that so good, and then it came in low. But not bad, not bad. This isn't like being left. Kind of worked out. See if we can wrap up amen corner on a birdie. Open face, just kind of a chop and let it die. Go in. Oh, maybe a little hard there. That got a little tricky because had to hit it hard enough. But you kind of wrap up amen corner. I will take that. I played that in 1 under. Got a little lucky on the shot on 11. That one wasn't ideal, but it looked pretty good. And then from there, just get through 12, and then you start 13, and now you're starting a part of the course where you can attack. So we'll get into 14, 15, 16 next time. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you then.